In the late 23rd century, humanity stood at the brink of a new era, having transcended its terrestrial limitations through remarkable advancements in technology. The United Earth Federation had united the nations of Earth under a single banner, and with this newfound collaboration came a surge of innovation that propelled humanity into the stars. Among the most ambitious projects was the Starship Elysium, a colossal vessel equipped with cutting-edge quantum propulsion technology designed to traverse the vast expanses of the galaxy. Captain Maya Chen, a seasoned explorer with a reputation for her unwavering spirit and strategic brilliance, was appointed to lead the Elysium on its maiden voyage. Her crew was a diverse assembly of specialists, each representing the pinnacle of human achievement in various fields: engineers, scientists, and cultural experts, all chosen for their unique skills and perspectives. As the countdown to launch approached, an electric sense of anticipation filled the air, mingling with the aroma of fresh coffee and the hum of machinery. As the Elysium broke free from Earth's gravitational grasp, cheers erupted throughout the ship. Maya stood on the bridge, her gaze fixed on the viewscreen as they charted a course into the uncharted Epsilon sector. The stars twinkled like diamonds against the velvet of space, each representing a potential new world waiting to be discovered. With every passing moment, excitement bubbled within her, driven by the knowledge that they were pioneers in a grand adventure. Days turned into weeks as the crew settled into their routines. They conducted scientific experiments, shared stories from their diverse cultures, and forged bonds that transcended the boundaries of their home planets. Each crew member brought their own dreams and aspirations, united by the common goal of exploration and discovery. Maya found herself often reflecting on the significance of their journey. This was more than a mission. It was a testament to humanity's resilience and determination. However, their peaceful voyage was abruptly interrupted when an inexplicable energy wave swept through the ship. The lights flickered, alarms blared, and the bridge was filled with chaos as the crew scrambled to regain control. Maya's instincts kicked in, and she quickly assessed the situation. With a firm voice, she directed her crew to stabilize the ship, delegating tasks with precision. The engineers rushed to the consoles, their fingers flying over the controls as they attempted to counteract the wave's effects. As the turmoil subsided, the view screen flickered back to life, revealing a breathtaking sight: a lush, vibrant planet, bathed in hues of green and blue. It was unlike anything they had ever encountered, brimming with potential for exploration and discovery. The crew, recovering from the earlier shock, collectively marveled at the beauty before them. Maya's heart raced with exhilaration. This was their chance to delve into the unknown. Setting a course for the planet, the crew prepared for landing. As they descended through the atmosphere, Maya felt a mixture of excitement and trepidation. What awaited them on this new world? With each passing second, they drew closer to unraveling the mysteries hidden within its landscapes. The Elysium touched down gently on the surface, and the crew gathered at the airlock, adrenaline coursing through their veins. As the hatch opened and they stepped onto the planet's soil, a symphony of alien sounds greeted them, a chorus of creatures echoing in the distance, surrounded by an otherworldly beauty that stirred their souls. This was the moment they had trained for, the beginning of their greatest adventure, where humanity would reach for the stars and uncover the secrets of the cosmos. As the crew of Elysium stepped onto the vibrant planet, they were greeted by a landscape that seemed almost surreal. Towering trees, with bioluminescent leaves shimmering in shades of turquoise and violet, reached for the sky, while colorful flora sprawled across the ground, pulsating gently as if alive. The air was thick with unfamiliar scents, a mix of sweetness and earthiness that hinted at the rich biodiversity of the world they had just discovered. Captain Maya Chen took a moment to absorb the scene before her, her heart racing with anticipation. She turned to her crew, who were equally mesmerized, their eyes wide with wonder. It was clear that they stood on the brink of something extraordinary. Remember, she said, her voice steady but infused with excitement. "We're here to explore and understand. Approach everything with an open mind." As they began their exploration, the crew divided into teams, eager to document their findings. Botanists gathered samples of the vibrant plant life, while xenobiologists scanned for signs of alien creatures. Maya led a team deeper into the forest, the sound of rustling leaves and distant calls filling the air. The atmosphere was charged with possibility, and each step they took brought them closer to the unknown. Hours passed as they ventured further into the lush terrain. Suddenly, a low melodic hum reverberated through the trees, causing the crew to halt in their tracks. The sound was captivating yet eerie, resonating with an energy that seemed to vibrate within their very bones. Maya raised a hand for silence, her instincts alerting her to the potential significance of the sound. "Stay sharp," she whispered, signaling her team to follow her lead. As they approached the source of the hum, they entered a clearing where a group of beings awaited them. The Valdrathi were tall and graceful, with skin that shimmered like polished opal under the dappled light. Their eyes were large and expressive, radiating intelligence and curiosity. They wore flowing garments that seemed to ripple with the colors of the environment, seamlessly blending them into the landscape. Maya's heart raced as she realized they had made first contact with an intelligent species. She stepped forward cautiously, her hands open in a gesture of peace. The Valdrathi watched her intently, their expressions inscrutable. With a deep breath, she began to communicate, using simple gestures and facial expressions to convey her intentions. To her surprise, one of the Valdrathi stepped forward, mimicking her movements with grace. It spoke in melodious tones, its voice resonating in a language that was both foreign and strangely familiar. The crew exchanged glances, recognizing the importance of this moment. They activated their translation devices, hoping to bridge the gap between cultures. Gradually, through a combination of gestures, vocalizations, and the translation technology, Maya and her team began to establish a dialogue with the Valdrathi. The beings revealed that they had been observing humanity's progress from afar, intrigued by their technological advancements and the ethical dilemmas that accompanied them. They shared stories of their own civilization, rich in history and steeped in wisdom. However, tensions simmered beneath the surface. Some factions within the Valdrathi society were skeptical of humans, fearing that their arrival might disrupt the delicate balance of their world. Maya sensed the unease and knew that building trust would take time and effort. As night fell, they gathered around a bioluminescent grove, sharing food and stories, forging connections through shared experiences. In that moment, under the alien stars, Maya understood that this was not just a mission of exploration. It was a chance to learn from one another, to celebrate the beauty of diversity, and to form a bond that could transcend the stars. The first contact was just the beginning of a journey that could reshape both species' destinies, but only if they could overcome their fears and embrace the potential for unity. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the clearing, the atmosphere between the crew of Elysium and the Valdrathi shifted. Initial excitement about first contact began to yield to a palpable tension as discussions turned to the ominous intelligence the Valdrathi had received about the Herak. These brutal conquerors had been ravaging systems across the galaxy, leaving destruction in their wake, and it appeared they were now turning their gaze toward this newfound world. Captain Maya-Chen gathered her crew and the Valdrathi leaders for an urgent council meeting. The air crackled with anxiety as the Valdrathi shared their concerns. A holographic projection flickered to life, depicting the Herak fleet, a massive armada with sleek, menacing ships designed for battle. The sight sent a chill through the human crew, and the Valdrathi's fear was palpable. "The Herak are relentless," said Aloria, the Valdrathi leader with shimmering skin that reflected the dim light. "They will come here, drawn by our resources and our technology. We must prepare to defend our world, but we cannot do it alone." Maya's mind raced with possibilities. This was not just a fight for survival, it was a chance to solidify the alliance between humans and Valdrathi. "We can help," she said, her voice steady. "We have advanced military technology and tactics that could bolster your defenses, but we must act quickly." In the days that followed, the crew of Elysium worked tirelessly alongside the Valdrathi. Engineers and scientists collaborated, combining their technologies and knowledge to create defensive systems that could withstand an assault. Maya led the training sessions, sharing combat strategies and survival tactics, forging a united front against the impending threat. The once skeptical Valdrathi began to see the humans as allies, their shared determination slowly dissolving the barriers between them. As the days passed, reports of Herrick activity grew closer. The crew's spirits remained high, but tension simmered beneath the surface. Late one evening, while reviewing battle plans with her officers, an alarm blared through the ship, cutting through the camaraderie like a knife. A scout ship had detected a Herrick fleet entering the system, its dark ships blotting out the stars. Maya rushed to the bridge, where the viewscreen displayed the intimidating formation of Herrick vessels advancing toward the planet. A knot of dread formed in her stomach as she realized the enormity of the situation. "Prepare for battle stations," she ordered, her voice firm. "We don't have much time." As the crew sprang into action, Maya linked with Aloria and the Valdrathi commanders. "We need to deploy the defensive systems now. We'll split our forces. Valdrathi will hold the perimeter while we engage directly. We must delay them long enough for civilians to evacuate." Aloria nodded, her resolve evident. "We will not let them take our home." The battle commenced with ferocity. Herrick ships unleashed a barrage of firepower, illuminating the darkness with explosive bursts of energy. The Valdrathi defenses, newly reinforced by human technology, held strong, but the sheer number of Herrick vessels was overwhelming. Elysium maneuvered skillfully among the chaos, its crew executing complex maneuvers to outsmart the enemy. Maya fought alongside her crew, adrenaline surging as they engaged the Herrick in a series of skirmishes. The strategy they had developed came to life, blending human ingenuity with Valdrathi strength. They fought valiantly, but the Herrick pressed on, relentless in their pursuit of domination. Just as hope began to wane, a distress signal crackled through the comms. A Valdrathi outpost was under attack. Without hesitation, Maya made the call. "We split forces again. Aloria, you lead a squadron to support the outpost while we hold the line here." As the Valdrathi ships broke away to answer the call for help, Maya felt a sense of determination swell within her. They might be outnumbered, but they were not alone. This was not just a battle for survival, it was a defining moment, a testament to the strength that came from unity in the face of darkness. As the clash intensified, Maya understood that every second counted, and the fate of both species hung in the balance. The battle raged on, a chaotic symphony of explosions and flashing lights illuminating the void of space. Captain Maya Chen stood resolute on the bridge of Elysium, her heart pounding as she monitored the unfolding chaos. The Herrick fleet was relentless, and despite their combined forces, the tide seemed to be turning against them. Reports of damage and casualties flooded in, each one a reminder of the stakes they faced. Maya's mind raced with strategic possibilities. She needed to inspire her crew and their Valdrathi allies to dig deeper, to fight harder. "We are not just defending this planet," she shouted, her voice cutting through the din of alarms. "We are fighting for our future, for the legacy we will leave behind. Every ship we protect, every life we save, is a testament to our strength." Her words resonated with the crew, igniting a fierce determination among them. Aloria, leading a contingent of Valdrathi ships, was already coordinating a counteroffensive. The Valdrathi warriors, fierce and agile, fought with an intensity that matched the humans. They had become a unified force, standing shoulder to shoulder against the Herrick onslaught. Maya quickly devised a new strategy, one that would leverage their unique strengths. "We need to create diversions," she instructed her tactical officer. "If we can draw their focus, we can hit them where they least expect it." The crew sprang into action, executing a series of feats and flanking maneuvers that caught the Herrick off guard. Elysium darted through the debris of battle, utilizing its advanced speed and agility to evade incoming fire. The crew worked in perfect synchronization, each member aware of their role in the grand scheme of defense. As they pulled off daring tactics, Maya felt the tide begin to shift. In the heat of battle, Eloria's ships engaged in a daring charge, drawing the attention of several Herrick vessels. "Now is our chance," Maya shouted, directing the crew to launch a barrage of torpedoes toward the distracted enemy. The projectiles raced through space, striking the Herrick ships with precision, creating openings in their formation. Just as hope began to rise, a massive Herrick battleship emerged from the depths of the enemy fleet, its hull bristling with weapons. Maya felt her stomach drop. This was a ship built for destruction, and its presence threatened to undo all their hard work. "We need to focus our fire on that battleship," she ordered, rallying her crew to channel their firepower toward the new threat. The combined might of the Elysium and Valdrathi forces unleashed a torrent of energy beams and missiles, a dazzling display of light against the darkness of space. The Herrick battleship retaliated, returning fire with devastating force. Maya watched in horror as a Valdrathi ship took a direct hit, breaking apart in a fireball. The sight fueled her resolve. "Keep firing. We will not be deterred," she yelled, her voice cutting through the chaos. The crew poured every ounce of energy they had into their assault. As the battleship began to falter, Maya saw a glimmer of hope. "Now, everyone, full power to weapons. This is our moment." With a final, coordinated strike, Elysium unleashed a devastating barrage. The Herrick battleship shuddered under the onslaught, and with one last cataclysmic explosion, it was gone, disintegrating into a cloud of debris. Cheers erupted on the bridge, a chorus of triumph that echoed throughout the ship. Yet there was no time to celebrate. Maya quickly refocused her attention on the remaining Herrick forces, who were now reeling from the loss of their flagship. The tide had turned, but the battle was far from over. "Press the advantage," she commanded, and the crew surged forward with renewed vigor. They were not just fighting for survival, they were fighting for a future forged in unity, a future where the strength of humanity and the Valdrathi could reshape the galaxy. As the battle continued, Maya felt a profound sense of purpose. Together, they would stand against the darkness and emerge victorious. As the dust settled in the aftermath of the fierce battle, the vastness of space felt different, charged with a new energy, a renewed hope. The remnants of the Herrick fleet drifted away, a testament to the united strength of the crew of Elysium and their Valdrathi allies. Captain Maya Chen stood on the bridge, her heart swelling with pride and relief as reports flooded in, confirming the retreat of the remaining Herrick ships. They had done the impossible. Together, they had defended the planet. The cheers of the crew echoed throughout the ship, mingling with the crackling sounds of damaged systems being repaired. But even amid the celebration, Maya felt a weight settle on her shoulders. They had achieved victory, yet it came at a cost. The loss of Valdrathi ships and lives weighed heavily on her heart. She turned to Eloria, who stood by her side, a mixture of sorrow and triumph in her eyes. "We fought well today," Eloria said, her voice steady. "But many have been lost. We must honor them." Maya nodded, understanding the gravity of the moment. They had forged an alliance through adversity, but that bond was not without its sacrifices. "We will hold a memorial," she promised. "For those who fought bravely, we will ensure their legacy endures." As the crew began the process of recovery, Maya and Eloria worked closely together to organize a ceremony. The Valdrathi prepared their traditional rituals, and Maya wanted to incorporate human elements as well, reflecting the unity that had formed between their peoples. They chose a picturesque location on the planet's surface, a serene grove filled with luminescent flora that softly illuminated the surroundings. On the day of the memorial, the atmosphere was somber yet hopeful. Crew members from both species gathered, standing side by side beneath the starlit sky. Eloria spoke first, her words flowing like a gentle melody, recounting the bravery of those who had fallen and the importance of their sacrifice. Maya followed, sharing her own memories and reflections, emphasizing the strength that came from unity and the journey they had undertaken together. As they released bioluminescent orbs into the night sky, the gentle glow illuminated their faces, symbolizing the spirits of the departed ascending to the stars. It was a poignant moment that solidified the bond between the humans and the Valdrathi, a recognition that they were no longer strangers, but allies bound by shared experiences and mutual respect. In the days that followed, they began to lay the groundwork for a new era of collaboration. The Valdrathi welcomed the humans into their culture, sharing their knowledge of the universe and its mysteries. Maya and her crew eagerly absorbed this wisdom, gaining insights into technologies and philosophies that transcended their own understanding. At the same time, the Valdrathi learned from the humans about resilience, innovation, and the spirit of exploration that had driven them to the stars. They began to collaborate on projects aimed at strengthening their planetary defenses and exploring further into the cosmos, seeking to understand not just their immediate surroundings but the vast galaxy beyond. As weeks turned into months, a thriving partnership emerged. The Elysium became a hub of cultural exchange, where both species shared their stories, art, and knowledge. Maya felt a sense of fulfillment as she witnessed the growth of this alliance, understanding that they were not just allies in war, but in peace and exploration. On a crisp evening, as the sun set on the horizon, Maya stood on the observation deck of Elysium, gazing out at the stars. Eloria joined her, both of them reflecting on how far they had come. "This is only the beginning," Maya said, a smile forming on her lips. "Together, we will reach new worlds and forge a future that honors our past." Eloria nodded, her eyes filled with determination. "Together, we will change the cosmos." As they looked out into the infinite expanse, both women felt a surge of hope. Humanity's endless journey among the stars had truly begun, and they would face whatever challenges lay ahead side by side, ready to explore the universe and its myriad wonders, united as one.